Well, good morning, everybody. So, today's adventure is from Keokuk down past Quincy, Illinois. So we're gonna anchor out in Goose Island Chute. I guess that's what it's a good anchorage down there. So we'll give that a shot. And so right now we're just below the dam. We dropped, this is our biggest one, we dropped 38 feet, and it was a 1,200 foot long lock. So a full barge can actually pull all the way in and go up or down. All the other locks we've been through, they're smaller, and so they have to split them up, send half of it tied off on the other side of the lock, and then the boat and the rest of the barges go through, and then they tie back up to the barges and go on their way. So that was pretty cool. This down here, this section of the river is a little bit skinnier than up north, so there's a little more current, which is good. That gives us a little more speed. We're doing about 9 miles an hour versus 7.5. So we're making better time, better mileage. So that's good. I'll tell you a little something about the boat. I guess it's a 50-foot Gibson, 14 foot wide, 50 foot long. We have the main master bedroom in the back. There's another guest bedroom up front, and it holds 2 full-size beds side by side, along with a walkway in between. And that's where we're keeping our food, clothes, and I put the solar down there. And we also have a sorry, Justine was just talking to me a second. Anyway, and there's another half bath up there. So it's 1.5 bath, 2 bedroom, plus there's a plus room in front of the master bedroom, and that's where we put Justine's office. And so it works out pretty well. There's also a basement between the forward bedroom and the office, and that's where I keep all my tools, and that's where the mechanicals are, the water heater, stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the boat. There's also a lower deck or upper deck, and then I guess we call it mezzanine, and then there's the upper helm area. Both are about 12 foot wide by 12 foot long. So that's where I'm steering from right now. What else can I tell you about the boat? So I put solar in. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so that's all in the bill, the front overhang, so it's out of the way. That's generating 720 watts per hour, and so that, along with the batteries and the solar system, that will run our refrigerator, fans, lights, because pretty much the boat is wired for AC as opposed to DC. So it runs everything. It will even run our new mini split that I put in, mini split air conditioner heater, and so it's very quiet, and it's also very efficient. It only takes 6 amps to run, and versus we have 2 rooftop RV air conditioners on this boat, and they work well, but they're very power hungry. Each one takes 18 amps to run, and so the generator has a hard time pushing one plus everything else, let alone two of them. So that's why I put the mini split in. It's, like I said, it's extremely quiet. You can't even tell it's running, but it does keep the boat cool. And it's all automatic. It even has a dehumidifier mode. It's got a heat mode, automatic mode. So there's a lot of benefits to that. So I installed that. And then I also did a lot of fiberglass work last year and this year to make her look pretty, solid. So that is pretty much the boat. Also have our antenna goes way up there. So we have about, I think that is about 30 foot off the water. So that could get us that gets us about 20 miles downstream or upstream, whatever. So there's that. We also have our grill up here on top. I also brought 2 smokers with me, wood-fired smokers. So that makes the little comforts at home. And then I also upgraded our ground tackle, which is our anchor system, ropes, chains, shackles. So I upgraded those. There's even a lot to learn about that. So all chains are not created equal, all shackles are not created equal. So we have about, I think, 30,000 pounds worth of holding force between the rope, chain, and shackles. So what else? We bought a fire pit this year, which is kind of nice. I think you might have seen that in pictures. We've also got our canopies. We got one here, and then one in the back, and that's kind of nice. It's very nice to have on very hot, sunny days. The only problem is they don't work well in the wind. So right now I'm getting ready to put them up because the wind has died. We get far enough south, and it's not as windy as it is up in Iowa. So, and I think, oh, look at there. That's real nice. A lot of cabins and houses along the shoreline of the Mississippi River. That one there, that's a bit of a fixer-upper. Yeah, she's a beaut, Clark. Oh my is right.
What's that first step? It's a doozy.
Yeah, that first step's a doozy, Justine said. So, again, have a nice straight shot here. If you can see that, it's way down there. So we're looking at the very end. That looks like about, I think that's about 7 miles down there. So, I can't think of anything else I can tell you about the boat. Oh yeah, Justine remodeled the kitchen and bathroom also. She got that done. She got the kitchen done and most of the bathroom done, and then she had an unfortunate accident on a ladder. So there's a few things left to complete, and then that'll be done. She's got a nice farmer sink in the kitchen, which is very nice. They had those 2 small RV type of sinks, and they're crappy. So very nice upgrades. We also upgraded our stove. We took our RV stove and stovetop off, threw it away, and put in. She built the inside, and I built the shelves, and we put a induction stovetop, which is amazing. If anyone has one, they know. But it literally, once you turn it on, the pan instantly gets hot, and that's like no joke. You put some butter in it, and you turn it on, and it immediately starts melting. So I recommend that to everybody, and it takes very little juice, very little electricity to run, so it's great for RVs. Then we also bought a induction oven to do cake and cookies and pizza and all that stuff. So, and it's also very energy efficient. So literally we can run everything off solar. Now, like yesterday when it was a heat index of 110, I drove from down below in the afternoon, turned on the air, and very, very comfortable inside. But we ran the generator to top off the batteries. Like I said, it's only 6 amps, but we're gonna make sure that we have enough juice for the night, just in case. Yeah, so like I said, today we are on our way past Quincy. We have 3 locks to go through. We just done one. There's another one down by Quincy, or there's one in between here and Quincy, I think, is what it is. We started out at the river mile marker 366, and we are going to be stopping around 318 at the chute to anchor out. So I believe, if my calculations are correct, Alton Marina is where we're going. We'll be there in 3 days. We'll get fuel there. We'll pump out and get water. And that is St. Louis. So there's 160 miles between Keokuk and St. Louis. And so we will, and we also have, we have 6 locks to go through. We just done one, so I have 5 locks to go through. 3 today, and then 3 today, and then 1 and 1, and sorry, I was looking at something else. Whatever my math is. So once we hit St. Louis, we will make sure that Ida has already gone through. I think it's going through today, tomorrow, Wednesday. So we should be in St. Louis on Wednesday, and if we need to hold a day there, we'll do that. And then once we take off, there are no more locks or marina. There's 1 lock south of Alton, if I remember correctly, and then no locks. The river free flows, and it's quite a bit faster. And we'll have 200 miles to the Ohio confluence. So we go up the Ohio and about 40 to 60 miles, and then we dump into Kentucky Lake. Kentucky Lake then connects up with the Tom Bigby Waterway at the bottom end of the lake, about 200 miles south of the Ohio. And then that Tom Bigby Waterway is the man-made canal system that connects up with the Gulf in Mobile. So that's how we're getting down there. I know they've gotten a lot of rain in the last few weeks, so we were going to go to Nashville and hang out there for a week, but depending upon the current and how much rain they got, we may have to just hang out in Kentucky Lake for a while. If we do that, we'll find a nice cove. It's, like I said, it's a 200-mile long lake with a lot of marinas, nice marinas, and we'll just find a nice anchorage and I guess just chill until it gets cold, and then we go south. Or if we have a spot at a marina, then we'll go on down and hang out there. So it's all kind of up in the air. We're going slow. Like I said, we're only doing 9 miles an hour today, which is fast, but just a nice slow cruise all the way down Mississippi, nice and relaxing. And when we get to Kentucky Lake, we'll just hang out, swim, maybe do a few projects here and there on the boat, and that's what it's all about. It's just about it's not all about the destination, it's about the everything in between. So this is living here. First couple days were a little rough. trying to get her sea legs back, but looks like we got them back, and now it's just enjoyment. Pure, utter enjoyment. The river is just glassy today. There's a tiny little breeze and just enough to cool you off. It's a little overcast. It is just a perfect day. This is living here, living life. We're living our life. So, all right, everybody. I taking up enough of your time. So, just let everybody know everything's well and good, and so live your life. That's all I can tell you. Live your life to the fullest, because it's worth it. It's truly, truly worth it. No sense in stressing every day and not doing what you really want to do. So, all right, I will try to put out more videos. So, thank you all for watching, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.